welcome to the round 3 review. We scored 1,849 and went up 2,000 ranks. But yeah, it wasn't a great round, not too bad as well, but the main thing I'm looking at is how I'm doing compared to people in my league. And yeah, a lot of, terrible noobs are above me in this league, so I've got a bit of work to do. Um, anyway, we'll get onto the team. I wrote a few notes beforehand. So Sinclair, I didn't see much of the game because I had some family over on Saturday. But yeah, he got 29 disposals, and 20 of those were kicks. So yeah, I think Sinclair was pretty good. We don't need to worry about him. Good to have him locked in because obviously he's going to be top 6. And then Dacos was really good. Yeah, he was basically everywhere. And probably I was having so much fun watching him that I forgot about Houston for a bit. But we'll talk about that later. And then Miller, I'm just going to trade. I don't think too much needs to be said. He scored more in round 1 when I didn't have him than he has in round 2 and 3 combined where I've had him. So yeah. And then Blackiston. I think, yeah, he's still not getting enough ball, but I reckon he might come good. I'm not sure if he gets dropped. I think there was someone who's injured who's coming back in for Essendon. Kind of forget who the rocks for Essendon. Wait, we'll just trade. Nick Bryan. Is Nick Bryan coming back? I don't know if he'll take Blackiston's spot, but I don't think so. But yeah, let me know in the comments, I guess. But anyway, we'll hold Blackiston for now. And Windsor is still like pretty mid, just getting like 50% CBAs. Yeah, he had only 50% disposal efficiency. So yeah, it could have been a bigger score, but whatever, we'll just hold him for now. And then Lindsay was really good. Got a few kick-ins, but yeah, faded, out of the game a little bit, and like only got 1 point in the last quarter, so that wasn't great, but overall good from him. And then Butters, he was tagged by Robertson, and yeah, tagged pretty hard. Like they gave away 4 free kicks to him. But yeah, Butters is pretty tough, so yeah, he worked through the tag alright. So yeah, decent captaincy score. And then Dacos, 36 touches, 2 goals. Yeah, I mean, you expect it from Dacos, but very good. And Davies Uniac, I think, yeah, it was probably a pretty easy matchup against Essendon. So I'm not surprised that he killed them, but still 30 disposals is nice. And yeah, we'll just keep him. Welsh, I think he's got 30 disposals, like for all 3 of his games so far. But yeah, still only averaging 104, which is a bit weird. So yeah, I think he'll come good eventually. And then Oliver, he's getting scored like so unfairly, I think. I've got some stats here. So he got 37 disposals, 16 contested, 9 clearances, and his efficiency was actually not bad at 76%. So a score of 111 is, he kind of got ripped off. I mean, the reason for it is kind of obvious. That his kick to handball ratio wasn't great, so he had 11 kicks and 26 handballs. And actually, for the whole season combined, he's had more than double the amount of handballs as he's had kicks, which is 82 handballs for the season, which is 20 more than the next best, which is Callahan. And yeah, he's actually getting 20.5 handballs a game, which is like the 3rd highest season average in history, after himself in 2017 and Tom Mitchell in 2017. So Yeah, not great for Supercoach, but he's definitely a great player. Um, and yeah, maybe I went off on a tangent a bit, but I thought that was kind of interesting. And then Parrish was terrible. Um, yeah, he's just like the whole Bombers team. He's just like very low effort. Yeah, doesn't look at all like himself when he was at his best. Um, and yeah, I think he got a few more CBAs, but I think that was only because like Merritt was playing forward a bit because of the O'Sullivan tag. But yeah, I'm not really sure. I think we'll just trade Parrish whenever we get the chance. Um, and then Bruin, I really didn't expect this. Um, like, yeah, he had a decent first quarter scoring, 26 points. But yeah, after that, he was no good. He did, apparently, I looked on fan footy, it said he broke his nose in a head clash with Barry, um, in the first quarter. So yeah, maybe that was the reason. Um, and I also saw 64% time on ground, which looked a bit weird. But he actually had 63% like the week before, so that's probably not a great sign. But I think overall, like he looks like from watching him this season, he looks like a good player who's putting in a lot of effort and has a lot of talent. Um, so yeah, definitely, um, I'll be keeping him um, like over Parrish definitely. Um, so yeah, Jagger, Grill, and Blamires, I mean, all just super easy. We just keep them there. Um, just doing nice rookie scores. Um, and then Sherry, uh, yeah, obviously not great with the suspension. Yeah, he just completely fell away after that incident as well. Um, yeah, he was just falling over for no reason. Didn't look like himself. Yeah, I'm not sure like if he was hurt or something, but yeah, we're definitely going to trade him because it's 3 weeks. I think he had Richmond, like he has Richmond in a few weeks, but he'll miss that now. Um, so yeah, definitely a trade. Let's chuck trade now actually. And yeah, I was going to trade Vicentini anyway because obviously I think Sweet played good again. Sweet played well again. Um, so yeah, Vicentini isn't going to get a spot. Apparently, that was obvious that Vicentini was going to get dropped. So yeah, I guess me and whoever the Port Adelaide coach is um, are the only ones who thought Vicentini was good at the start of the year, but whatever. McAndrew, uh, he got 17 disposals and 40 hitouts, so I think he was a bit unlucky to get a 68, so yeah, not too concerned about that. Sheasel versus Essendon, super easy kill, but yeah, 145, super nice. And then Flanders, he's not doing that great, but yeah, I think him and Sheasel and I guess Petrarca, when he gets back, are like just clearly the best three forwards, so like there's no one else who's any good. So yeah, we'll definitely be keeping Flanders. Not sure really what's going on with the role. I haven't really watched enough of St Kilda this season, but yeah, whatever. And then Cook was really good playing on the wing, I think. So yeah, really glad I traded him in. Robertson, as I said, tagged Butters. So yeah, that's why he got a low score. I'm still happy with him. And then apparently Philippou, I don't know how to say it, is good now, so that's handy, I guess. And I think Marshall's going to be out for another week, at least, so that's annoying. And then Houston, yeah, I kind of forgot that I had him for most of the game because he wasn't getting the ball. And then when he did some like ridiculous clangers. Like one coming out of defense had like a 15-meter kick to hit and just like leant back and kicked it like out of bounds. So yeah, um, that 61 like includes a goal as well, so could have been worse. But yeah, I guess maybe it's another Wayne Miller situation, where they've baited us in with one good score, and then they're just going to be terrible. But yeah, we'll wait another week, I think. Um, so yeah, those are the guys I'm trading out. I want to trade in. Obviously, I need a premium ruckman, since Sherry's gone. Um, and honestly, I haven't decided yet. I'll just do something now just for the video, but it might change. I'm like tossing up between English and Grundy. Obviously, English is averaging more, and he's like 50k cheaper, and I think everyone has him. Well, like more people have him as well. So those are the pros for English. But from what I've seen of Grundy this season, he looks very good. He looks like he's running very hard, like just giving absolutely 100%. So, do I trust, the ownership stats, or do I trust myself? Obviously, I'd lean towards trusting myself, I think. But yeah, I might have to look into more stats before I make a final decision. But I think backing yourself, not listening to what other people say is always the best way to go in Supercoach. Like obviously, um, listen if people are providing evidence or whatever, but don't just go with what other people said, just cause. So yeah, I don't know though. Tough decision. Yeah, maybe comment down below if you have any advice on who to go with, or maybe even someone else like Gorn, but I feel like Gorn's a bit old maybe. But yeah, whatever. Then we needed to trade in another ruck. I was tempted to go with Reeves, but I don't like. I think Hawthorn are just gonna continue playing uh, the two rucks, so I'm gonna go with this guy. I think he got named again. It's obviously always a bit risky going early on these guys, but I mean he's 119k, so yeah, it's fine anyway, I think, and it's just good to finally get rid of Vicentini. So yeah, we're getting this guy. I think he got like I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he got more hitouts than Darcy Cameron. But yeah, maybe that's a lie, but yeah, and then we can trade in any midfielder we want. So obviously, the first thought is to go with Bont, but I don't really like paying up for players. I always try to find a bit of value. So yeah, I reckon you can guarantee that Bont goes down to at least 650k at some point in the season, probably before the buys. So like we can pick him up then. Maybe it's a bit risky, but yeah, I'm gonna go with. Actually, I might change to Bont. Yeah. Okay. Well, for the purpose of the video, who was I gonna go with? Bailey Smith. Might turn into Bont, but I think Smith got like 40 disposals on the weekend, so yeah, I think for like 80k cheaper, I think is the best option. And I think he also got like a decent amount of contested possessions as well. So that's a good sign, because obviously we know that he's like super fast, like a good like endurance athlete, so he can get the ball on the outside as well. So yeah, he's like a complete player, or I guess he's like terrible at kicking, but Oliver scored for years without being good at kicking, so I think Smith can too. So yeah, we'll just set the field and look at our captaincy options. Bit annoying that we have to buy for Sinclair, but don't think it's too bad, because it's just like GWS and St Kilda on the buy, so we can cover pretty easily. Then who do we want to loophole? Lindsay and Sarong are playing at the same time, so I guess emergency grill. Um, so off Oliver for Smith. And then I guess we can emergency Blamires. And yeah, Murdoch, I think, has a few more weeks before he recovers from his hamstring injury. Actually, yeah, so I think we might, like if Blamires does well, we might sub Oliver on for Parrish. Like, just because, like, that's how bad Parrish is. I think Bruin and Smith are way better. So yeah, that's probably a sign that I should be getting out Parrish sooner rather than later. And Blamires, in fact, is actually averaging more at the moment, but yeah. We put Grundy on the field. Take off our Saints from the forward line. So yeah, let's. Okay, Butters is going to be a very good matchup against Richmond. I always like, because Richmond is usually a good matchup for like inside mids and stuff, but I'm always like, oh, okay, Richmond are going to win because I go for Richmond. But honestly, at this point, like Richmond are that bad. I mean, we're going to be good in the future, but at the moment we're bad. So yeah, I actually think we're going to get smashed by Port Adelaide. Also, we have no ruckman, so Sweet should be able to tap it down straight to Butters. And I don't think like Richmond doesn't tag either, so this should be a massive game for Butters, and I would expect most people will have the VC on him. And then I think Grundy actually, that's a really good matchup against West Coast. So yeah, we'll have the captaincy on him. Although how much do I trust Grundy? I guess I'm playing 600k, 650k. Might switch to English. No, okay, I'll stick with Grundy for now, but whatever. That's pretty much the end of the video. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching Houston very intently this Thursday night. And if I don't like what I see, he's gonna go straight away. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, comment any opinions or questions or whatever. And yeah.